It's chapters like these that really make me, or that really make you, remember that there's more to this world than just, I don't know how to say it. There's more than just boom, boom, pow, laser shots, you know what I mean? This chapter is much more grounded, much more simple. Obviously, the stakes are still extremely high, but it's not quite, the bonkers, fucking insane fight between the main protagonist and the main antagonist and their mentors and their philosophies and all the jazz of backstory tied between them. Today, we just have a chill, and by chill, I'm saying chill with my fingers up. A chill chapter of just, going in and basically, disaster relief or disaster prevention, however you see it. We start off the chapter with an interesting scene. Like I said before, this chapter is called Rescue Takeo-san. There's an interesting tidbit here that I would like to mention, and that is, so we start off in the plane, right? And we hear a voice that says, "Are we there yet? I told you to get there in 5 minutes." And the pilot is basically like, blah, blah, blah. I'm going as fast as I can. And the pilot says, "Your body still hasn't fully recovered, And we get a silhouette of somebody who is very dark. Now, this has brought up a lot of speculation on the old Twitter page. That's the end of the scene. We then get the plane, I'm assuming, is flying towards Makia and the city. However, it seems that Twitter has almost unanimously decided that this is best Genus who's in the scene, and that he could be coming back, for a big reveal that he's not actually dead. Well, that would surely knock my socks off if that happened. I did not expect him to come back. If he did come back, let's be real, I am surprised, but I don't really give a damn, because the character of Best Genius was always whatever for me. He's there, he exists, he's cool to an extent, but he's no Shigaraki, you know what I mean? He's no main character shield, bro. But if he comes back, it'd be a cool little twist. I'd like to see how he came back, and if Hawks really killed him, or we got like some doppelganger shit, some clone Garbo, some wax figurine shenanigans. I don't know. This next few scenes, I'm going to kind of skip through quickly. There's not really a lot of substance. It's just giving it it's basically setting up the scale of the situation, which is Makia is running through the town or the city at 100 kilometers. What is it? 100 kilometers per second? Something like that. Where is it? I don't know, but it's 100. It's super fast, like really fast. And basically what happens is the main dude here on the laptop says that the heroes are coming, and when they zoom in on some of the heroes, Compress points out to Toga that Ochako and Farapi are on their way for disaster relief. So now Toga grabs her gear and is off on the way. Now the cool thing here is we get a little interaction with Spinner and Toga, because Compress doesn't want her to leave because he fears it's dangerous. And Toga wants to leave to ask Ochako the question she wanted to ask her from last chapter about whether or not she believes in taking a villain's life. And we get a cool interaction here with Spinner. He says, "We're all just a bunch of strays that happened to meet by chance. You're not the only one who's enraged by what happened to Twice. What we have right here was what we called home. The boss will probably like to see us all together. Our brand is to let folks do whatever they want, but just make sure you come back to us." So the League of Villains are family, man. They are a bona fide family. They chillin'. They're a very dysfunctional family. You have a lizard. You have a magician. You have a whole hell of a lot of damaged goods in there. But it's really cool to see that Spinner kind of gives like a heart-to-heart talk with her. He's like, I know what you want to do. I don't approve of what you're doing, but I'm going to let you do it. I want to let you know that we all feel the same way you do, and that, hopefully you can come back alive because we have something going here. And then we skip right off to the disaster relief. So Ochako and Froppy are just doing some typical jazz stuff, right? Saving people from windows, saving heroes from falling rocks. Seeing that water is coming out of a giant ass building, and then Ochako gets I don't know how to say it. She gets a distress call from this old woman who says, "My husband was sleeping earlier. He can't move quickly on his own." I don't know what that means, but I don't know about you. I mean, maybe I know what it means. I mean, if you've ever woken up very suddenly, dude, oh man, your limbs are actually rocks, bro. You are not getting up for like 2 or 3 hours after you wake up. All right, it takes me at least an hour and a half to get up out of my bed every morning when I wake up. All right, those be some dead limbs right there. So maybe I can relate. But Ochako ends up leaving Froppy, says get everyone to safety, and she's gonna go get this girl's dad. I just called her a dude. Yikes. And if you've seen the spoilers, then you know pretty much what's going on here. I also feel like if you have any shred of brain cells, you can kind of read what's going to happen here. So this old woman leads Ochako into an alleyway, and she's basically, telling herself in her mind, I gotta save people, gotta save as many as I can. Quantity over quality, bro. Which is, I mean, it's kind of fucked. So we end up getting to the alleyway, and Ochako says, it's all right, I'll save him. And then she turns the alleyway, and that's when we get the nice little fan service shot, because why wouldn't we want a fan service shot? All right, it's not like I've snipped this scan and set it as the wallpaper of my computer. It's just chilling there, She, Toga warps back wherever the fuck it is, gooey goo, Nickelodeon slime, and then she ends up running into this random evacuated house. Obviously, Ochako's gonna run after her, and this is where we get to the main meat and potatoes of the chapter. This is what we've been building up since the beginning of the chapter, is this interaction between these two characters that will most likely last the next few chapters, unless we flip perspectives, which I doubt. I feel like we're gonna definitely get this whole interaction uninterrupted, just so Horikoshi can build the suspense of what's gonna happen in the Deku and Shiki fight off somewhere. He's gonna let us sit on that until a few chapters from now. But Toga says she wanted to talk with Froppy too, but that's okay. She wanted to talk with Izuku as well, but once again, that's okay. So Toga comes out of the dark with a knife. Ochako manages to grab her. They both tumble. Toga's on top of her, but Ochako's just not dead. Also, Toga fully dressed herself in that time she was in the dark, so she's an actual ninja. Literal ninja, dude. Actual fucking ninja. 99 stealth Toga, dude. I mean, okay, 99 put on clothes as well. But the big thing is Toga says, what would you like to do with me? The way she phrased that is kind of weird, because I don't know about you, but if you see the scans where Toga is on top of Ochako and then she says, what would you like to do with me? This seems like a setup for a very particular type of fan fiction that you or me probably shouldn't delve into, but we're going to do it anyway. And that's just how it be sometimes. So it is kind of weird how she phrased it like that. Maybe it's in character. I'm not a critic like that. But anyway, we end up getting to the part where Ochako says, did you do all of this just to ask me that question? She's like, oh, you did all this to ask me this pussy-ass question? This actual scrub lord of a question, bro. This question is even worth my response. And she asked if she killed the old woman that she ended up taking the blood from. Toga is stunned that her question was not worth it. And Ochako just says that I'm going to save as many people as I can. And if you get in the way of that goal, then I'm going to arrest you right here and now. And then we get Toga with some really dark, shady eyes. She's definitely not happy. And that is the end of the chapter. Kind of a short review here today, but I didn't really want this to go over 10 minutes. It's probably going to go over 10 minutes because I'm talking for a little bit more. But overall, this chapter was a nice breath of fresh air compared to the previous chapters before it. I do think we'll be getting the direct continuation of this encounter next chapter, so stay tuned for next week's spoilers. Sorry, not next week's spoilers. My Hero Academia is on break for at least 1 week. There's rumors that it is on break for 2 weeks because Halloween is 2 weeks from now, but we will see when the next My Hero Academia chapter will come out. So stay vigilant, boys and girls, because you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for new chapters to see what happens. If you've made it this far in the video, I do want to commemorate you and tease a project I hopefully am working on. I plan on putting out other videos during the My Hero Academia break. Hopefully I'll be able to get those done, and motivation will be able to kick me in the ass to finish them. But I have a lot of videos that I've been really wanting to work on that hopefully everyone will enjoy here on this channel. So hopefully you can stay tuned for that. And I will catch you in the chapter 289 review, because I have to be there, bro. What am I going to do, not be there?